fight now. Going to be forced from their position. The flashbangs are up and Sergey is down. Area with a lot to do. He's got to get headshot at range, so low already. The bomb's been dropped for the time being. The flashes are there. Ariel's still doing work. Outstayed his welcome, perhaps. CT is in control of the CTs for the most part. Jacob, though, looking to make a play. There's no flash for him. He pops out. That's one. Can he find the other one? No, not quite. LXCB holding position. X7 now with the crossfire with his teammate. Renegades moving back towards the ramp and sandwich. There's a smoke up on the ramp now. Nice one from JKS. Moving behind the smoke. 1v1. LXCB was smoking a defuse kit. The bomb's not planted for JKS. He realizes that. He's staying close. Does he see LXCB? There goes the smoke. But can LXC cross? He's waiting for the smoke to go. JKS realizes what could be happening at the moment. There he is. Going to the smoke now. Does he hold the defuse? Does the knife come out for JKS? Moving closer. Non-believer realizes what might be up. Very easy for him. And there is a pistol round for Renegades.
Going to opt for pretty much a full save. We've got a P250, but that's about it. And looking to go for a mid-push, hence everybody charging up. Jacob's going to have some fun here with this MAC-10. There you go, spray down, and he's got some company to finish it all off. Nice and easy.
Renegades have ladder, and they've got presence on A ramp.
Yeah, they're going to be shutting down CD Spawn with that forward incendiary and smoke. Ariel in trouble. Oh, wow, he actually manages to get a frag. That's pretty important. Let's see if they can do something. There's a huge gap there. I believe the smoke was messed up by the incendiary, so that's going to work out quite nicely for Ence. And Renegades are now in this awkward spot. They do at least have that tower control due to JChem and jungle presence as well, so there is something to work with. But the MAC-10, a Galil, not ideal against 4 rifles coming in. And Ence will make themselves known from that ticket position. 3 players looking to push in all together. They got a couple, well, just one flashbang to make the move. Gratisfaction, that's a good start, but Sergey gets the trade.
Jacob waiting. He's got a position for the bomb plant. He's going to flash for his teammate. See if Azza makes a play with the MAC-10. Doing it for himself as well. LXCB taken out. Azza's just waiting. He can wide swing with the MAC-10 and be a real issue with Sergey in the red. He's got to be careful. Azza hears the bomb being touched. He's got to get the player off the bomb. Oh, he takes a bullet for the team, Sergey. He takes a bullet, and that allows the bomb to beat him.
He might take a timing shot. Actually falls back, not wanting to give away the presence. Look at the speed here from this push. Oh my God, JKS annihilating X7 and Sergey in the palace position, whilst Renegades very aggressively and quickly take over the middle position. They have an insanely strong position on the map now, and all the time in the world to work with.
This round, Alu started with the AWP, no Kevlar, and his job will get even tougher now with a lot of players alive, although that quickly changes from a 5v3 to a 3v3. Ariel's trying to control at window position, but Azza was simply waiting, had the better angle, and now Ariel's dead. Alu forced to rotate. He may not want to scope in because he would concede his position. In the meantime, LXCB goes to have a look. There's so much time for Renegades at the moment. The bomb rotating towards there, you can see, and Azza just waits and punishes one by one. And there's another for Azza. 3 in the round for the same. Some teams earlier on in this tournament, they did it the hard way, as Sponge said, the reverse sweep for Renegades. The anti-ecos are going well for them at the moment, and that's the way it's often been for the longest time. One of the clutches were very numerous. But here we go, an aggressive play from Ence towards that top mid position. No AWP this time, trying to fight for control, but Molotovs and flashes are going to be a problem. They're going to get flanked as well on the high ground from Jacob, and here we go, he's activated already. 3 versus 3 with a minute 35 on the clock. Renegades still have control of the bomb.
And once again, we have possession as well. Look at Jacob go. Alu understands it, and even though it's a decent angle for him, he'll lose the battle against Alu lying in wait. Now, there's no utility on Ence, and that's why they pushed middle. They had a pretty low utility buy in this round, and they didn't have the AWP to really work with as well, so they wanted to get that aggression straight away. But this is what happens. You play that late round, you've got nothing left in terms of utility. And Gratisfaction looking for the pick. He's been spotted now. They have to go. They have to go into the site. Time is of the essence. X7 is there by himself. They know that he's likely alone in this position. They have to find the frag and get the bomb down quickly. That's good work from Liaz, but it's not over just yet.
Alu moving into the short position. Ariel's gone past the window. I think he's just raised the alarm as to Liaz's position. But where is Gratisfaction? He's dead now, of course. Liaz now 1 versus 2. He's got a lot to do. We've seen him at peak performance. There's the flash, but Ariel has a better position. And there's a second round in the bag for Ence. A quick play towards the B bomb site. Not quite a split, all coming in from the tunnel, but there are going to be counter grenades galore from the likes of Ence. Here we go, Renegades charging themselves through the window, but are getting taken out. The CTs have got angles all over the place, and maybe there'll be no survivors, no frags whatsoever for Renegades. This has not gone the way we wanted. Alu
has made his way all the way to the back of the B bomb site, and they can take their time right now. They'll never suspect him in this position. There's a 3-1, but does he realize, do they
if they can throw a molly when that smoke is being thrown into the window, At least on cost Renegades in that direction, but now the execute comes in towards the A-bomb site, and it's retake territory for Ence. Maybe they boost between these two smokes, look out for that. Jacob's making his way towards bench in the meantime. There's always a few gaps in the corners. Got LXCB looking over, there won't be a boost just yet, but people know their sprays. Now there are issues for Renegades. They haven't managed to plant this bomb. These smokes are going to go, and their job's going to get a lot harder for them. Oh, what am I talking about? The bomb has been planted, excuse me. Jacob's been exploded. The retake is on for Ence. They've got a lot of utility, but look at the rotation from Azza. The bomb's been planted in a place where he can defend it, but LXCB is looking for this. He's moving up top mid, and he spotted him, and he swatted him.
Yeah, this is really bad right now because they're back. Renegades' backs are against the wall here. They didn't have any forward positioning. Great shot from Gratisfaction. Liaz as well coming in from Sandwich. Creates the space for Renegades to slam dunk this round. Bomb's going to go down. And that's it. The round should be over. But Ence actually could try to play some aggressive exits here.
I like the boost over the bottom connector smoke, which you don't often see. Well, Gratisfaction must deliver. Misses that shot. The Molotov is really important for area control. LXCB falls, trying to pick up a rifle maybe. And now Ali with the AK. They did some damage.
Not much support, just LXCB from Catwalk. And Jacob's going to spot this play around the smoke. So indeed, Renegades will have an easier time in middle.
Yeah, he must have heard Alu's scope there. And once he's heard that, then Alu's done for. Absolutely done for. And in that situation, you have to wonder if that's just a call they've made, because that is a very precarious situation for Ence. And to lose your sniper like that, I think it's very unlike Alu to just be outside of smoke in the middle of mid, scoping in and out. This has really handicapped Ence in a position where it's not a good start for them anyway. Sergey trying to survive. You won't get a flash or anything in time, but LXCB's putting in work as well from that short position. Looking to spray Liaz, who's got a lot of cover from that box. 2 CTs here. Now, see Aerial is towards the ramp. Beautiful transfer from Azza. He's been a constant problem around this window. And he may have saved this round for his team. You can see Liaz rotating away, Aerial creeping forward, but once again, Azza's in a very strong position.
Yeah, and that really cuts off so much in the way of rotation for Aerial, and that means that Aerial can pretty much only be coming from one spot. Obviously, he could go into the B apartments, but Catwalk's probably more likely just because it's quicker to get there. However, there's that Molotov. Will there be any smokes? There's no smokes here for the T side. And there's some information now. So we get that rotation coming in from Azza. And all he has to do is delay. He needs his teammate to guarantee this. If he can guarantee a trade, this is impossible for Aerial. And that's what it is all about. As Aerial pushes forwards, he spots one. He's trying to create those 1v1s, but Renegades are denying him so far. And he's taking so much damage on the way to these frags. Oh, he made it close somehow. Liaz will take him out from that, and then understanding what the best options are. It's very difficult for Ence. LXCB or somebody needs to step up individually, and that's a nice catch from LXCB. There's one down. The gun is not all that recoverable, and he knows it. Going to have to make this work for the CZ. Forced out by the Molotov. Oh my goodness, there's no punish. Picking up the weapon, that could have been dangerous, but JKS shuts it down as Sergey shuts down Gratisfaction, and he has the bomb.
Oh dear, looks like we might be heading back towards vintage Renegades in terms of anti-ecos, but maybe they can turn it around. Azza again in that window, holding down so much area. X7 just waiting, almost a double pick there with Aerial, but now he's got the CZ and there are going to be too many man. Renegades didn't check the ladder room at all. B. Jacob and Liaz, well, almost everybody with absolutely full grenades for Renegades at the moment, so they could show presence wherever they choose to. Hold on, timing, that is absurd. I cannot believe he just did that. We'll talk about that one later, but that is a brazen play. JKS sees some legs. Sergey playing Super Mario Brothers now, and he may fall to the flames here, or JKS. 6 bullets left and he will fall back. A peek like that from Palace is absolutely ridiculous. You're exposed to the entire site. You're not supposed to be able to do that.
That is daylight robbery. The fact that he gets away with that is just unbelievable. And it's Alu
they've taken out again as well.
Yeah, that's true.
That you do not see that. That's amazing from Renegades.
And the change of pace here as well. There was some steps there, I think. I'm not sure if that would have been heard by X7. I think it must have been. They're going to make the play into the bomb side. The rotation's not quite there just yet. The timing on the flashbang could not be more perfect. And Ence are locked out well and truly. I have to say, I don't know that I've seen Renegades play this well, in such a clinical fashion as they are, that everybody's performing out of their mind. We're having an incredible game plan from them, all T-side long, that round by round is being executed perfectly, pretty much. This is so awesome to see. I'm very impressed.
I need to see that set up with Gratisfaction again.
Yeah.
Just what exactly went on there from the whole team, because that was really ridiculous. It was unfortunate timing for Ence, because for a while they were looking for that play, but as soon as they stop, then the play, well, they were looking for Gratisfaction or someone, but as soon as they stop, then out he comes with an AWP to get an entry on the A bomb site from Palace. Absolutely. Holding angles, just waiting. As is playing anti-flash, staring into the corner, just in case Ence get hungry for something. Ence playing a completely reactive game. Grenades coming in towards the A bomb site. LXCB taken out by Gratisfaction with a dirty peek, and Aerial will be punished as well. Nothing is going the way of Ence in this half.
Yeah, for sure. They're losing so many 1v1s. And, I mean, credit to Renegades. They themselves are being so clean with these duels. It is a bit difficult to take them down. And look at that. Lias waiting for the peak. Whiff from Alu. You can't be whiffing those. That was maybe one of the very few opportunities Alu is going to get in a round like this to do some damage. Obviously, any damage will only be for just stats at this point, considering that the economy for Renegades is fantastic. And we'll be moving into the final round of the first half. And we may see a 12-3 first half from Renegades. Here comes Azza on the hunt. Picks off one, and there's just one left. They know exactly where he is. And again, there's huge value for taking him down. They can sacrifice every player trying to take down Sergey, and I think that's what's going to happen.
Azza's getting himself a highlight reel of multi-frag rounds in one half. But it's great to see that Liaz is leading the charge in terms of frags on the scoreboard. Again, it's been a great tournament for him when they've started winning. Oh boy.
No, trying to evade all the utility, but he might have boxed himself in towards underpass. JKS waits for the push. We get Trace in middle as JKS goes to the peak. He gets the info, and he's going to take down Sergey. 3 left for Ence. Well, XCB makes the load a little bit easier to deal with, but there's still a lot of problems because it's a 3v3 and it's a minute and a half. That's beautiful for Renegades. And that's even better for Ence.
Ence really, really need this round desperately. X7 moving through the underpass. There's no sound cues, but he's maybe about to get one. You can see JKS has got a grenade in his hand. He's also got the bomb. Hello, and goodbye. Beautiful second frag for X7.
This could work out really well. Sergey's going to get taken down, but they may read this as Sergey faking the A-bomb site. And that's a problem, because here comes the push into the B-bomb site, and there goes the rotation, but the bomb's going to be alone on the A site, and so X7's going to, well, I mean, if you just win the round here, that's great. Looks like Azza's got a lot of work on his hands, but he's been delivering so far. He's going to pick off one, and now they're going to realize...
It's a trap! Matchmaking strats at the major. Can you believe it?
When are they going to realize, though, James?
There's too much action, there's too much fire. Just keep spamming the Glocks, they won't hear it. Shake him, surely there's no realization just yet. They've been sold a dummy, they've been sold a fake. It's a cheap knockoff.
Fast play into this A-bomb side, but JKS is going to take down Aerial. That is not good. Flashbang comes in, the bomb's down, and there's problems now for Ence. He smokes the bomb. This is really, really bad for Ence right now. So he's going to do what he can, but JKS has stolen himself an AK-47, and he still has full HP. He's got a flashbang as well. This could not be worse for Ence.
And Renegades have taken their biggest weakness and made it one of their strongest strengths at the moment. After the first frag, JKS has support flashbangs from his teammates as well. That is absolutely brutal. Ence have been burglarized on a ramp. All their precious valuables have been taken. They've got a minute to play with, but with only 3 players, they're going to be really handicapped. Terrified of a flank, X7 looks behind him as he moonwalks to join his teammates. And look at all the spam. Alu somehow manages to rescue the bomb. But what is the nature, what is the climate around the map? You've got to be nervous about every single corner. This might work out. Sergey going wide with the MP5. Don't want to go too crazy. More flashbangs coming, and the trades will continue. Alu's got some sound cues, though, because he's in Palace. And he may think that he's gone elsewhere. Does one of the players go towards B, or do they both stick together? He might have the sound cues for both of them, actually. He's got a fully charged AK. He's ready to go. Quietly down he goes. Now, with 20 seconds, does he go for both players? No, he's going to try and secure the bomb plant. But does he realize that they're both on the ramp? The shadow. No, he didn't see the shadow in time. You have to give all credit
across the map.
So you look at this setup in mid versus the first half when Ali was like alone behind a smoke, scoping in and out with AWP. Kind of smells of unpreparedness. A Deagle and a Krieg for Aerial. I don't think he's even seen anybody just yet, and his entire team are almost dead. X7, the only person alive, and it should be Aerial trying to make some plays before all the pistoling players go down, because again, you need to swarm the site, you need to take control for a bomb plant. X7 trying to run distraction at the moment, but people aren't too concerned. No one in CT to stop the bomb plant, so Aerial could do some damage, but will damage be enough when Renegades should be on 13 rounds soon?
There's a lot to ask for. Here he tries the first one. And as
see the odd scare here and there. Doesn't really feel that way anymore. We've got grenades going towards ramp position, and he needs to follow up with the rifles. That's the thing. Trying to swarm now. Aerial will take JKS out, but JK needs to clean up. Doesn't realize that there's a player behind him though. Aerial goes through triple. Now he's got CT. 2 versus 2, and this is what I'm talking about. That bomb needs to go down quickly because rotation is still coming in.
Yeah, they put utility as well. There's a Molotov on Azza, flashbang the smoke as well, and there goes the first nade. Now down to Aerial. Once again, he's got the Krieg, and he'll sit by CT. They don't know exactly where he is just yet, but they'll be eliminating possibilities with that Molotov. And Liaz has himself an incendiary as well, and there's a flashbang. Oh, dig straight away to Aerial. He'll be able to reset the situation, but now there's a problem because they can pressure the bomb. What do you do against this? The smoke, the incendiary, but maybe it helps Aerial because he can't take a fight, but he can certainly spray for the smoke. Oh, he can't quite find it in time.
How deep will he go? Has a look, but he's gone too far.
And there we go. Ence get that early 5 versus 4, the dream on the T side when you have all that time to play with, lots of holes in the CT defense. They've got to start taking risks perhaps now, and Alu looking to go for the peak. Gratisfaction's ready for that. Goes back out there. That was a close one. Oh, nice follow-up from Gratisfaction. Punishes Alexi B, who went for the trade kill. Gratisfaction shuts it down. JKS tries to defend towards the A ramp, but more space will be claimed by Ence.
Oh my God.
Again, Gratisfaction turns up. Alu unable to find the pick as the jump is made across the connector by Jacob. Looking for another one though, the smoke coming in. Trying to find a timing shot there from behind it. Creating that presence, but Gratisfaction's going to pick up one in middle, as will Azza. He's doing such a good job in this series, and it feels like nothing's going wrong for them, but Sergey, he's going to make things a little bit easier. Takes down Grat, and looks for the next one. Aerial reclaiming middle here, so we get some more real estate going back in the way of Ence. And Sergey, he is a turret here from Palace with that Krieg, but JKS lurks.
There goes the bomb, and there go the chances, surely, for the first map. Aerial down to 4 HP in the crossfire. He's got to win this duel, he's trying to, but he